Alright, everyone. Good job on everything. You done a lot of work, and the hands are one of the hardest thing. So right now you should be somewhere like here. You might have more simplified hands, like I showed you guys also with the mitten right there. Okay, it's just still just a slightly higher level hand. No big deal. Still a low poly one too. Still not a high poly. So you should be right here. And what you want is basically create the pants, the trousers right there. So we are gonna make them, let's put everything on these proper layers and make them by themselves actually. Okay, so we'll do the trousers right here and we'll do the shoes after that by themselves. Okay. Alright, first thing first, you guys, we need to create some type of box to place it properly right here. Okay, as usual. Now you can start with the box. That's what I did up to now, and you can start with also a cylinder, a polygon cylinder, which sometimes is a little easier for certain people to get a better rounded shape. I didn't want to show you that right away because I want you to work your way about understanding how to move edges, outside edges inside, basically to get your rounded shape. Okay, because it's a very important principle that you're going to use for the rest of your life as a modeler. Okay, so now that you understand that, we can start with some type of cylinder. So we click on cylinders right here, and in the middle of my mesh, I'll just make a little cylinder right there. Now I'm going to control the amount of faces, obviously, that I want with it. So because that's just way too much. Okay, and let's see. So we go in the input right there as usual, and that's the subdivision right there. You can change that to 6, for example, which wouldn't be too bad at all. My thing is that when I do texturing, I want to have always mesh right here, an edge right here that will become a UV edge, alright, and also a UV edge sometimes right here in the middle. Now to make it rounded enough, I think we're gonna go with 8 this time, which is way enough, as you will see. Okay, that's just plenty of mesh. Alright, okay, let's just put it in the proper position. As usual, we're gonna right click, give him a new material. Okay, so I'll go for Lambert for now actually, and I'm gonna change color to blue so I can see it, and I'm gonna change transparency obviously as usual. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna change it and move it in position right here. Now it is important to first of all scale it right away. Alright, so I'll just scale it to that size. You know, which is gonna be the middle or something like that. Alright, I'll go to the top, and then I want to get kind of inside right here. Okay, you guys, because we're gonna put it inside it like we did with the hands. So that's what it's gonna be. Okay. Now we could just extend basically our vertices all the way to the bottom right here. Okay, and start cutting and then changing. That's fine. So let's do that. So I'm going to cut in multiple places. First I'm going to cut right where I think it should bend. So I'm going to go into the insert edit mesh, insert edge loop right here, and right in the middle I'm going to insert right there one. Okay, now I'm going to want to make it a little bit bigger and rounder also, so let me put one right there where there's going to be some changes, and obviously there'll be some changes right here also. Okay, very important changes right there, so I'm going to want that. I'm going to want 2 of them right there so I can do my diamond system right there. Okay, for now I'm good to go. I just need to replace them properly now. Okay, and the points, so I'm going to scale, for example, the vertices right there and start scaling them up until I get to that shape I want. Okay, I'll do the same thing right there, and I want a continuity of that. Now those right here obviously needs to be scaled down, and they need to be moved in position right here. Okay, let's make him bend a little bit higher like that. Okay, and so scale him up a little bit so it fits right here. Now let's move that in position. First thing you do, you move it in position. Alright, and then you just scale what you need basically in that position right there. Okay, same thing right here. I'm going to scale it to get that. We're going to have to insert more loops right there. That's what we'll do in the next video.